never thought much about birthdays after I turned 60. They blended into one another like quiet waves against a shore. But turning 75 felt different. Not because of the number, but because of everything it represented. My name is Margaret, and this is the story of the moment I realized life could still surprise me, even at my age. I live in a small, sunlit house on the edge of a sleepy coastal town. The kind of place where you can hear the ocean humming in the distance if you open the window just right. I've been widowed for 12 years now. My husband, Robert, was a good man. Quiet. Dependable. We shared decades of companionship, dinners at the same table, walks down the same streets. When he passed, something inside me settled into stillness. After his death, I kept the house as he left it, books in their places, his favorite mug still in the cupboard. My days were filled with routines. Morning tea, crossword puzzles, and tending to the small garden out back. My neighbors were kind, but life felt like something I was simply moving through, not truly living. Then, one afternoon, something shifted. I was sitting by the window with a book in hand, one I had read at least 3 times, when a breeze lifted the curtain. I got up to fix it, and as I looked outside, I saw a young woman standing near my mailbox. She wore a yellow sundress and had a clipboard in her hand. Curious, I opened the door. "Good afternoon," she said with a bright smile. "I'm part of a local outreach program. We're helping seniors connect with community activities, art, music, storytelling." I started to decline out of habit. But something about her presence, so full of life, made me pause. I heard myself say, "I used to paint. A long time ago." "You're welcome to join us," she said, her eyes lighting up. "We meet every Thursday afternoon at the community center." That Thursday, I stood at the entrance of the center with trembling hands. I hadn't painted in over 40 years. But as I walked in, I was greeted by colors, easels, and people with stories carved into their faces just like mine. There was no pressure, just encouragement. I picked up a brush, dipped it into soft blue, and began. That first stroke felt like breath returning after years of silence. Each week I returned. Not for the art alone, but for the laughter, the chatter, the shared sense of renewal. We painted, told stories, sipped tea, and listened, truly listened to one another. Months passed. My house grew brighter. I began waking up with something to look forward to. I changed the curtains, rearranged the living room, even painted the kitchen a soft peach. I started leaving the porch light on again. And one evening, standing in front of a canvas with a brush in hand, I realized I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was living. Now, at 75, I feel more connected to life than I did at 40. The world hasn't changed much. But I have. I learned that healing doesn't come all at once. It comes in quiet moments of rediscovery. So if you ever feel like it's too late to start again, I promise you, it isn't. You're not done yet. Sometimes all it takes is one unexpected invitation. To remember that you are still becoming.